What's up, OCB? What's going on, guys? Happy, what is today? Tuesday? Let's get everybody tagged. We've got our Prism football break going right now. Um, this is the last of the Prism retail that I have. Um, Probably the last that I'm going to get, if I had to guess. Um, but we'll see. What's up, Smith family? How are you guys? So let's pull some fire out of our last bit of Prism Retail. What's up, Alex? Did you order you one of those shirts? All right, guys. Watching some Braves baseball. Who are they playing tonight? Man, those Braves have been hot, haven't they? Been real hot. All right, guys, here we go. We'll start out with our hangers. Break our blasters. And then our megas. Oh, that's right. I saw where the Atlanta crowd gave Jock Peterson a standing ovation. All right, guys, here we go. Good luck. The Trace Sermon base rookie. Have a green Chase Claypool. Silver Tylan Wallace. That looks like, yeah, that's a variation. It's a nice Tylan Wallace variation right there for the Ravens. Here you go, Rick. Juszczyk, Kenneth Murray, Nick Chubb, and we've got a rookie Barmore Red Ice, and then a Trevor Lawrence Emergent. I got kind of excited with that Barmore. I thought that was going to be a Mac when I saw the Patriots helmet. Hangers over blasters. I like hangers better than blasters too. I happen to like blasters a lot more. In fact, I think it was a hanger that I pulled that orange LeBron out of, if I remember correctly. It's a nice Tylan Wallace variation right there. Did I get my AC fixed? They actually just left about 15 minutes ago, and it's blowing cold. So I believe they did. I think we're up and going now. At least I hope so. It was like 90 degrees in the house all day today. It was miserable. And that is not an exaggeration on the 90 degrees. That's literally what the thermostat said. The Zach Wilson base. Have a green Ty Law. Silver Michael Carter. That's a variation as well. Nice one for the Jets. There you go, Don. Robert Woods, David Montgomery, TJ Watt, Jalen Phillips, red ice, and a Jamar Chase, fireworks. Yeah, when your thermostat says that it's 90 degrees and you've got fans blowing, those fans don't do anything, okay? You might as well just, like, save the electricity, because at that point you're blowing around 90-degree air, essentially. It was horrible. But I appreciated them staying late into the evening, almost 8 o'clock, and I think they got it going. I would actually probably break more. Jesse, if you're still watching and listening, I would probably break more Prism hangers and maybe Megas, but I don't think I would break any more blasters. Just for future reference. What's up, D? What's up, Iceman? Let's see. Who do you have? Browns. Haven't missed much yet for the Browns. We're only. This is the third box in, third hanger. I just like how the hangers are set up as well. You know, just one pack like this, one big pack, and it's really easy to go through the blasters. You have multiple packs that you have to open, and I love how the hangers are set up a lot better. There's an Ambry Thomas base rookie. Have a silver Ronald Jones. Green Javon Hollins. The Jamison Crowder, Chase Young, Mark Andrews, Brevin Jordan rookie red ice, and another Jamar Chase. Actually, with these hangers, I would love to do like I'd love to get a full box of hangers, like a sealed case of hangers, and break the whole sealed case. I actually think that'd be really fun. Jesse, get me a sealed case of hangers. I think that'd be a blast. I don't even know how many hanger boxes come in a sealed case, to be completely honest with you. Probably just the 20 box display, I would imagine. Joe, did you say I won a spot in somebody's mini? Ignoring the comment, what'd you say? Since Kittle is the best tight end again? Well, I mean, I'm not even going to address that because it's very far-fetched. We all know who the best tight end in the NFL is. There's Kylan Hill, green, Antonio Brown. Have a silver Travis Etienne variation. Nice one for the Jags. There you go, Chase. Simmons, Kenneth Murray, Joe Mixon, Trey McKitty, and a Dalvin Cook. Joe, do I need to pick a number in that? Yeah, just tell me what my options are, and I'll tell you what what I want. What's that? Piece of plastic or something. All right, here we go. Blaster number 1. So I pick 1 out of 2, 5, and 8. If I get 1 out of 2, 5, or 8, I want... Let's go number 5 for Albert Pujols. Number 5 for Albert. So Jalen Waddle. And a silver, Andre Reed. How's it going, Mr. Rose? How are you, sir? There's Sam Ellinger. Kid Reporter. And a Kane orange laser going to the Vikings. Doing good tonight. That is good to hear. You watching some baseball? Zach Cunningham. Yeah, so. I'm doing better. I'll put it that way. I think the antibiotics they gave me are making me sick, though, so that's not fun. But I am improving, so that's good. I've got my voice back. There's a Tylan Wallace. And a Devontae orange laser. Patrick Surtain, orange laser, going to the Broncos. Stud, D-back. There's a Seth Williams base. And a Matt Ryan. How do you guys think Matt Ryan is going to do in Indy? Oh, shoot. Where's my top loaders? Give me just a second, guys. I got to crack open a new case of top loaders real quick. About the same as Rivers and Wentz. Super Bowl, Paul says. The Yankees are losing. No Bills or Rams. Bills hit a silver Andre Reed. It's the only Bill that I remember so far. Silver Andre Reed. Yeah. The T. Higgins hype. And we've got a silver rookie Ian Book. Nice. Not a variation, but a nice silver book. Who's got the Saints? The Smith family. Man, you guys kill it with the Saints all the time. Seems like every time you have the Saints, they hit. And they hit a lot. I would love to see Arch Manning go to the Colts. How cool would that be? That would be awesome. I have a kid reporter, Peyton Turner. And we've got nice Devontae Smith orange laser. Very nice. Eagles. I believe that was the last team taken by Dean. Devontae Smith orange laser. Let's put that front and center. That's a nice looking card right there. Yeah, I had looked it up once, and now I actually don't remember, so I'll have to look it up again and let you know. Jonathan Taylor laser. I want to say it was July, late July maybe, but I'll have to look that up again. Sante Samuel and an Ed Oliver laser. Oh, okay. I didn't realize you guys were a Notre Dame fan. Well, that makes sense. All the Ian books in. And you've got a ton of Ian books from me, I know. So if he shapes up to be a good quarterback, oh, that's a nice Nick Bolton right there. Nice Nick Bolton. Orange laser for the Chiefs. Manuel on that one. Man, he's always hitting with the Chiefs. He's always hitting with my team. What, baby? What's going on?
Look at this.
What, sweetheart?
The two cats that are doing it.
Oh, my goodness.
There's another one.
Oh, boy. You're silly.
Shaking his booty. That's me.
Yeah, if Book ever pans out in the NFL, you guys may be rich from all the Ian Books. There's a Tyson Campbell and a Christian McCaffrey laser. Yeah, you are always hitting with my team. That is a sick Nick Bolton. Man, I know I'm biased. I'm a homer for the Chiefs. But man, I think with full playing time for him, because last year he led the team in a ton of defensive categories, including tackles, and he only played a little over 50% of the snaps. You give that guy full-time snaps, look out. You're talking about one of the best linebackers in the game, potentially. And like I said, I know I'm biased, but just looking at what he did in limited playing time, it was a nice Mahomes fireworks. And a silver King Henry. Brandon, that's a really hard question to answer. It depends on their chemistry. I think they actually have a chance to be a better offense. And I know that sounds crazy because they lost Tyreek Hill, who is probably the most dynamic player in the NFL, but I think they actually have a chance to be better. There's an Ambry Thomas laser because they did lose Hill, but they added a ton of depth. And not only do they have the ability to be better on offense, but I think they have a chance to be better as an entire team. Trading Hill gave us a ton of draft capital, gave us a lot of salary room to work with, and the Chiefs did an excellent job at drafting. They had one of the highest rated drafts out of the entire NFL. They actually got all three guys they wanted at all three. Well, they traded up a couple, but they got all three guys they wanted, and I can't believe it. I can't believe they were able to get a starting corner, a starting defensive end, and a starting wide receiver with their first three picks. But like I said, it does come down to chemistry and how they all play together. It's a brand new team, so it's really hard to say. Really hard to say. You've got, Mahomes, who is the best quarterback in the NFL, in my opinion, and a lot of other people's. But if he doesn't have the chemistry with his guys, that's going to be an issue. There's Elijah Molden and a Grady Jarrett. They replaced Tyreek for Juju, the TikTok bum. Juju as our number... Yeah, Brandon, I'm assuming you're talking about the Patriots. I don't know if you saw it, but did you see what Sean McVay, the joke he made about the Patriots drafting that lineman? He made a joke about how the Rams were looking at him at like pick 130 or something like that, and the Patriots took him in the first round. Juju's overrated. Guys, I don't think Juju is going to come out and be our number one receiver. I don't think he's meant to be, and I don't think he has to be. There's a Trey Lance, new recruits. And we have a silver, Khalil Herbert, going to the Bears. Juju doesn't have to be the number one. None of the guys have to be. I mean, I think it'll sort itself out, but there is so much depth at wide receiver now for the Chiefs that they didn't have last year. It's just crazy. You're talking about Juju, who is a legit, well, for our number one, well, yeah, Kelsey, but he's a tight end. I mean, I wasn't including Kelsey. I think it'll technically, I don't really know who we're going to be number one. They'd probably list Juju as number one on the depth chart, but it would be between him and Scantling. Nice. Kellen Mond laser. Sky Moore is going to be, Sky Moore and McCole are going to be incredible in the slot. And then Kelsey. The thing about it is the Chiefs are going to have so many people to throw it to next year. Somebody's always going to be open. There's no way you're going to be able to cover Travis Kelsey, Juju, MVS, McCole, Sky Moore, and then if Justin Ross turns out to be what, all the hype surrounding him, you're looking at potentially 5 or 6 guys that could get open at any time. And I don't know, man. I'm excited for it. It sucks that we lost Tyreek. I like Tyreek. He's a game changer, incredible. There's a Kyler Murray orange laser. But man, I'm excited at the potential right now. I really am. I'm excited for the potential for the Dolphins, if I'm being completely honest. Oh, nice. Justin Herbert orange laser. The last two have been really good vet QBs. Kyler and Justin Herbert. Very nice. Chargers and Cardinals back-to-back. Very nice. Dolphins, man. That offense. This is kind of the make it or break it year for Tua, in my opinion. Kind of the make it or break it. If Tua doesn't do anything with the guys that they have him surrounded by now, it's time to get rid of him. I mean, it's time to move on, because they have 2 legit number ones with him, with Tyreek and Waddle, and then you have Gesicki. I don't know about their offensive line. I was mainly just talking about their, their wide receiving core. But I still think it's a make or break it year for Tua. I really do. There were talks of them trading him last year, and that was before before they surrounded him with all this talent. So, and, I don't have anything against Tua personally, but I've said it since his days. I have been a critic of Tua since his days at Alabama. I don't think that just watching him play there, I didn't think he was NFL, good NFL quarterback material. Too small. Not the strongest arm. He has incredible accuracy. I will give him that. Incredible accuracy. But Um, I've been a critic of his since Bama. There's a nice Trey Lance base. Kid Reporter. And we've got a Nico Collins laser. Yeah. And see, that's one thing, you know, like I said, guys, when I talk about the Chiefs, obviously I'm biased, but I try to be as honest as possible and as you know, unbiased as possible, but it is my team. But the last 2 years, the Chiefs have saw their needs and went and filled them. They completely rebuilt the offensive line the year before, the offseason before. And then this year, they knew they needed a corner. They knew they needed D lineman. They knew they needed wide receiver help. And they went out and got it. And not only that, but some of you might not know this unless you pay close attention to um, like Chiefs football or you know, post draft football or whatever. But that offensive tackle that we drafted in like the 4th or 5th round, they actually think he may be the starting right tackle to start the season. You know, obviously, I don't. A lot of, like, we brought back Rimmers and all that, so Rimmers could start day one. I don't know, but they said that that offensive tackle that we got late in the draft could start day one. That's huge. I have a Trey McKitty. Mac Jones is better than Tua. I agree with that. I think Mac Jones, yeah, I mean, the potential is definitely better. And you could probably say he's already a better quarterback, but I think the potential is definitely better. Yeah. There's a T. Higgins laser. Yeah. Man, Bama's crazy. They just keep putting out NFL stars, don't they? Insane college. Give me just a second, guys. I'm going to move some base out of the way here. Make some room. By the way, guys, I appreciate all the questions. I love it. I love having something to talk about, especially for a longer break like this with so many cards and boxes. I love talking sports during these breaks. When nobody's talking or asking anything or saying anything, it's like, dang, I'm sitting here talking to myself. Love the questions. All right, guys, here's our last blaster. I have a Judy Hype. Silver Fursker. Would you go Javonte or Gordon running back 1? Javonte. Melvin Gordon, to me, especially now that he's older, a little bit slower, later in his career, I would look at him as more of a third down back, or a guy you would bring in for like screens and stuff like that. How about a nice Najee orange laser? But 100% Javonte. That guy is a brick wall running towards you. Yeah. Well, and the thing about it is the Broncos, as much as I hate to say this, being a division rival and all that, but the Broncos getting Russell Wilson is going to make Javonte even better, because last year teams could focus on stopping your running backs, and because they didn't really have to worry about the deep threat as much. Not this year. Not this year. Not with Russ. So yeah, I think Javonte is in for a big year. I would probably draft him pretty high up in fantasy. Have an Elijah Mitchell orange laser. What's going on here with my chat? Why is my chat messing up? I'll switch over to this. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. My chat was messing up. AFC West going to spend the year oh man. You know what? Brandon, you know who benefits from that the most? You know who benefits from that the most? The Bills, in my opinion. Because outside of the AFC West, I think the Bills are the best team outside of the AFC West in the AFC. And the Bills, man, they're going to sit back. And I'm not going to say they're going to cruise through the AFC East, but obviously it's not going to be as tough as the West. And so I think the Bills are really going to benefit from that, to be honest. All right, guys, down to our megas. Here we go. Let's pull some nice pulsers. Bills have a solid team from top to bottom. They really do. There's a Tylan Wallace and a Hunter Long Green Pulsar. And I think had, the Chiefs not came back within a matter of seconds like they did against the Bills in that incredible playoff game. One of the best games I've ever watched in my life. I think they would have beat the Bengals. I think they would have went to the Super Bowl. And I think they would have won it. Asante Samuel. Chase Claypool. Who's Antonio Brown playing for this year? That guy's a clown, man. He really is. Goodness. I don't think AB plays for anybody this year at all. Well, especially with the stipulations he made, where he said that he wasn't. What did he say? Something like he wasn't going to sign with any team until they agreed to pay for his surgery. That's a nice St. Brown green pulsar. There you go, Lions. Nice hit, Don. It's like, come on, dude. No team is going to sign you just to pay for that. Get real, man. I think his healthy Ravens team is going to be scary. Yeah. That's another team to watch for sure. I think an AFC team wins it this year. Wins the Super Bowl, in my opinion. Of course, that's like a really, really too soon to tell type of prediction. But man, I hope so. I have pulled a lot of J.K. Dobbins cards and memorabilia for people in the group. So I hope Dobbins does break out. I have a silver Chaz going to the Vikings. The Patriots win the Super Bowl. Not this year, pal. Not this year. Patriots don't even make it past the Bills, in my opinion. So Rashad Bateman. Plus the Ravens, man. They have some good rookies from, well, technically they're from last year, but we're still pulling their rookie cards. Rashad Bateman, Tylan Wallace, guys like that. They've got some pretty good depth over there. I'll be honest, though, I really haven't. I'm trying to think. Have they made any big off-season acquisitions at all? I can't remember. Have they signed anybody big or anything like that? Or I think, they had a really good draft, though, if I remember correctly. Yeah, they're the ones that got like, no, I'm talking about the Ravens. They're the ones, aren't they the ones that got Jacoby Dean like way late in the draft? The nice Brock Lesnar silver going to the Vikings. There you go, Javier. Believe it or not, Brock Lesnar cards are selling pretty well out of Prism for whatever reason. I guess because of the fact that it's Brock Lesnar and all that. Ravens, yeah, they traded Hollywood. I'm trying to think of who all they have now, to be completely honest with you, without having a depth chart right in front of me. Let's see. They have Lamar at running back. Who's their quarterback? Oh, that's right. Lamar is the quarterback. Chargers have a scary team on paper. Yeah, especially, you're right, especially on defense. Yeah, absolutely. There's a Kyle Van Noy. Khalil Herbert. And speaking of the Ravens, Rashad Bateman, rookie gear. Yeah. Let's just be honest for a minute. Their coach made some really dumb decisions last year, especially late in the season. Talking about the Chargers, he made some terrible decisions. Yeah, he did. He really did. He cost him the playoffs. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I didn't really feel bad for the Chargers. Being a Chiefs fan, I really didn't feel bad for him, but that's a nice Travis Etienne green pulsar. Jags have a couple of nice ones in this one. I didn't really feel bad for him, but I kind of did. Like, especially for Herbert. The Davis Mills base. And a Brian Burns. Guys, me and a buddy of mine are starting up a podcast soon. And it's going to be sports themed, obviously. But I plan on talking about sports cards as well. But I'm excited. We're probably going to do like break credit giveaways and stuff or questions. Things like that. Brandon asked for a Mills. You got a Mills. He probably wanted a little bit of color on the Mills. So we'll see if we can get him some of that. Man, speaking of Davis Mills, he looked good at the end of last year. Maybe it's just me, but I thought the guy looked good at the end of last year. Anybody else think otherwise? Anybody else disagree with me? I think Davis Mills played good at the end of the last year. There's a Freiermuth and a Gesicki. Yeah, yeah, exactly. He really didn't have a whole lot of people to throw to outside of like Nico Collins. And I thought he did well. Have a silver Mostert, Michael Carter. And we have an Ian Book patch. Yeah, he had Cooks. He made Nico Collins made some good plays there at the end of the year, though, too. I didn't really watch a whole lot of Texans football during the season, but paid attention to him there at the end a little bit. And I was impressed with both of them. There's a Devontae, new recruits. Well, I mean, yeah, Rick, it's the Texans. I mean, I'm not saying they're going to come out and win 12 games. I'm just saying, for a guy who really had no hype at all, he did good as a rookie. The Noah Gray and a silver Darren Waller. Yeah, I mean, and if you think about it, you know, as far as breaks go, the Texans are usually priced, fairly cheap. And to chase Davis Mills rookie cards, that's not a bad investment at all. Not a bad investment. So Larry Roundtree and a Metcalf. Rex Ryan have a rookie auto in this set. Cody, I probably pulled you a few of those. Mills autos. I've pulled quite a few Davis Mills autos over the last year, for sure. We've pulled our fair share of them. Probably pulled all of them. Yeah, pulled quite a bit. I think the biggest one that we've pulled, biggest Davis Mills auto we've pulled yet, the Des Fitzpatrick, was the out of Mosaic No Huddle. That Disco Gold auto out of 10 was probably the biggest Davis Mills. So De'Ami Brown, Silver TY. And we've got a Bengal, Jamar Chase. Nice. Green Pulsar Chase. Going to Rick. Nice hit on the Chase right there. Yeah, I pulled that for Brian. The Davis Mills Gold out of 10 auto. Sold it for $240. Jeremy, you have incredible luck with retail. It seems like you're pulling Genesis cards all the time. It's a nice Cooper Kupp Pulsar going to the Rams. Seems like you're pulling Genesis all the time out of retail for your, from your personal rips. The Zaven Collins and a silver Matty Ice, 28-3. Brian, Joe was in here talking bad about you. I told him not to since you're his boss. He wouldn't listen to me. He just kept going. Saying real hateful stuff about you, and I told him not to. The Monty Rice and a Chris Jones. Now, I told you, I'm biased towards the Chiefs, but if there's one guy that I wasn't too thrilled with last year, we've got a checkerboard. Checkerboard SSP, I believe, coming up. Man, I hope that's a good one. I have a Darren Waller, Rondell Moore. It's a Bear. David Montgomery, checkerboard SSSP. Going to Nick Huey. Man, I saw Bears. I got all excited. If I would have seen the rookie card logo, I would have been insanely excited. Still a nice hit because those are really hard to pull. But, yeah. Have a Jalen Darden green pulsar going to the Bucks. Going to bed, got to be up at 4:30. Good night, Brian. Couldn't been a Fields. Could you imagine if it was, though? My goodness. Wasn't in our luck tonight. There's a Jamar Chase base rookie. And how about an old Mike Allstott? Khalil Watson, like the you talking about the Marlins first round draft pick? Or are you talking about Khalil Herbert, the running back for the Bears? You really are tired, aren't you, Brian? The Javon Holland. And how about a silver? Jalen Waddle. Nice one for the Dolphins. There you go, Ricky Rick. Nice Waddle silver. Down to our last pack, guys. And then we will do a recap. Man, this was a like a wide receiver heavy break. Not a ton of, well, actually hardly any rookie QB stuff, but a lot of rookie wideout stuff. There's a Ramondre and a Smith to finish it out. All right, let's do a real quick recap. And we'll finish this one up. We are just about to roll over the hour mark. Ian Book, silver. Darden, pulsar. Brock, silver. Cup, pulsar. Jamar Chase, patch. Ian Book, patch. Davis Mills, base. ETN, pulsar. Rashad Bateman, patch. Kellen Mond, laser. Nick Bolton, laser. Najee, laser. Trey Lance, base. Nico Collins. Justin Herbert. Kyler Murray. Tylan Wallace, variation. There's that Khalil guy that they were talking about. Mahomes, fireworks. Michael Carter, variation. T-Law. Zach Wilson. Surtain. Jalen Waddle. Jamar. Had a whole bunch of top-loaded cards in this one. Brevin Jordan. And then on the back row, guys, silver Waddle. St. Brown, green pulsar. David Montgomery, checkerboard, SSSP. Travis Etienne Jr. variation. And a Devontae orange laser. Appreciate the fill, guys. Thanks for talking to me on this one. You guys have a good rest of your night, and we'll see you on the next one.